I'm curious about the shots to the face. Some people saying Giorgio was too aggressive with the hands in the face and the slapping. Is that part of wrestling in your opinion, or is that too much?
Yeah, I think Giorgio started that, and I think he was doing too much. But they did take points from him, and I'm not a wrestler, and I think if they was supposed to fight, they should fight during the wrestling match,
Yes.
not after. That's my only opinion. And now, but the Giorgio was doing too much for sure. Like he was fighting aggressive, and we all see also after, like now you see how he was like pushing his face and stuff. Yeah.
He started like a punching. I said, okay, this guy wants to fight and cancel the fight and like do like a dirty wrestling. I was waiting when his wrestling is done, and that moment I wanted to punch him right away. And like I won the wrestling, and I heard the whistle, and I said, okay, now it's time because I got the victory.
Okay.
But if I did before, I could like not win him.
Allegations, false allegations. If you want to avoid any allegations that come your way, get yourself a medical card from me and the team at Canalytics. Couldn't be easier. Everything's online. Doctor give you a bell on the phone. Easy peasy. I'm putting cases on all y'all.
The most entertaining welter in the world is back. Coming to Australia, to enemy territory, to get my title shot.
I want to get back to the undisputed. I want to be a two division champ, and I have history with the champ right now at 55. I have history with the interim champ at 155, and I have history with my current opponent now fighting with Charles Oliveira. So at the end of the day, first things first, the sport like winning. When you win in this sport, you have a lot of ways that you can go. So my plan is just to go out there March 7, get my hand raised.
I'm not surprised. I think it's like gentleman thing about when you go up, and he wants to go up, that it's normal to release the title. Opponents for me, there were Ulberg or Pereira. I wanted just one of these two for a title fight, because I think other fighters don't deserve it, and I made enough to take back what's mine. I believe soon or later, Alex Pereira will come in my way.
Did you get paid from that?
He still owes me $1.5 million.
maybe more.
How does he owe you the money? Why don't you just like...
Here's what happened. He pre-sold the fight using my likeness to some company in, I think, Dubai or like the Middle East for $10 million cash. We ended up doing the fight in the States with a different company. That is the company that put on the fight. That is the company that paid me. But he sold our fight with my name and likeness to someone else in Dubai for $10 million cash. It's our fight, bro. Our deal was 15%. He smoked me. So I got 15% of it. 15% of $10 million is $1.5 million. That company paid him that money, is suing him. I actually don't know the status on that lawsuit. I should check in because he still owes me money, but he has a bunch of legal trouble at the moment. I don't think I'm ever getting the money.
He just sold his house in Vegas.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I think, he's facing a bunch.
Rinsed on that house. He started at $14 million.
Yikes.
Sold for 6.6.
Blink 5 times if you are on the White House card.
No clue. I honestly have not heard yet, but I imagine I am.
Of course you are.
Can't imagine I wouldn't be. So.
Of course you are. That card's gonna be stacked.
I'm not sure who's gonna be on it yet.
It's gonna be a good payday too. Oh man, I'm happy for you.
I get paid the same.
Wait, what? There's gonna be more viewers that day.
There's gonna be less live viewers.
Why?
Because there's no
People
arena.
can fit on the White House lawn, buddy.
No, but the pay-per-view is gonna go crazy.
Right after our fight, UFC called me and tell me in person, just take your time, much as you want, recover, and you are fighting for the belt for sure. And just let us know when you want to fight, like when you want to come back, and then we give you a fight. And then, but my manager told me they're not gonna give us fight at the White House because I'm from Georgia, he's from Russia, and this is like not really makes sense. And and then I was hoping then May in New Jersey, and when I came back from Spain and Georgia, and I was working hard training. And then I see that this news that we all see that Peter did his back surgery, and like now, like I have no fights, and I don't know now. I know I'm not fighting June. I was hoping in July, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe who knows when Peter coming back, and then who knows when UFC will book us our fight.
At the very top of the division, of course, Islam Makhachev. Looks like Ian Garry potentially is getting that shot. You know Ian well, of course. How do you think that goes?
Yeah, Islam's just his game, striking wise. I don't believe he's gonna be able to deal with Ian, and it's more because of the distance that he is. He's very quick. But it's the grappling element. I think he only needs to get him down once. He's a difficult guy to get down, to be fair. I was like, I've been watching him a couple of different fights since our fight, and it's like, he knows his stuff, and you can tell he picks things up really quickly because he always seems to improve the small areas that I'm like, oh, that might be a weakness, and the next time I see him, I'm like, he's improved that. So you can tell he's a person. He's young but sharp.
Yeah.
But Islam is JDM. That one surprised me simply because his scrambles are the best in MMA. I think he's been on the floor with some top jiu-jitsu guys and they can't. And to be fair, even fair to him, he wasn't able to get submitted, and that shows you how good his scramble is. Whereas I don't think Ian's got that level of scramble or that level of defense to go against Islam. But the striking is where he's gonna thrive.
Give him a good chance. Give him a chance.
Everyone's got a chance, and because he's such the problem is he's a great striker but not necessarily a finisher. He goes the distance. Going the distance means you're in there long enough for this person to take you down once, and it only has to be once. But again, like I said, he's sharp. He gets better and better if he can figure out the not being submitted off his back. figuring out how to get back up, because he's quite long, so it's quite an awkward body. And I know that for myself, because I'm in a similar scenario. I've come up against some exceptional wrestlers, but because of my body type, it's just hard for them to keep me down. So maybe those things kind of go in his favor, but Islam is something special.
Allegations, false allegations. If you want to avoid any allegations that come your way, get yourself a medical card from me and the team at Canalytics. Couldn't be easier. Everything's online. Doctor give you a bell on the phone. Easy peasy. I'm putting cases on all y'all.
We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr.? Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good
having
morning.
me.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and
Yes,
you're a
I am.
gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you?